Hey there, my name is Jaden, and I'd like to welcome you to today's build, the Fade Tier 100 mask from Fortnite. This thing broke me. This behemoth of a build will be based on a 3D model generously provided by Zakic and unfolded by myself. Links to the templates will be in the description. So, without further ado, let's jump to the bench. I like to keep my templates in file folders for the sake of organization. Note that like the MCU rescue helmet, some pieces have been combined in paper to help simplify construction. The paper templates get traced to craft foam. This happens to be a 6mm roll from Michaels, but you can find this stuff at any local craft store. After tracing, we cut everything out, being careful to angle certain edges to help achieve that angular look we're going for when we bring video games into the real world. You're going to be left with a whole mess of pieces after all that, so feel free to organize them any way that helps you. A major step to this build is a series of complex undercuts. Your basic undercut is traced and either scored or carved as a V-groove into the back of the foam. Here you can see me gracefully removing an offcut in one single damn piece. As a service to anybody following in my footsteps, here is the complete act of detailing one side of the nose. Feel free to compare it to my recent build, Amon's mask. I set out to detail the mouth, but paused to go for some cross-stitch mesh, revealing our dog Kia to the horrors of the internet. Cross-stitch mesh will make this the least useful COVID mask, but it will let us do some cool lighting effects down the line. Now that we've got all our pieces detailed and prepared, we can add hot glue to all of our undercuts in preparation for assembly. Hot glue helps your undercuts hold their shape, but it's still malleable if you need to heat it up and adjust. From there, what we're going to do is bring all our pieces to a well-ventilated area. I brought a reference photo with me on my phone because this build is an absolutely mind-bending piece of work. After stealing my nerves, I made certain to stir up my contact cement, and then I set to work, checking back with my references often to avoid any catastrophic mistakes. As a reminder, 2 layers of contact cement is a surefire way to ensure a strong, lasting bond. After 2 hours of non-stop gluing, you'll be left with something like this. A mask that is a disaster area of contact cement inside, as well as 4 loose toothers. To help seal, sharpen, and finish them toothers, we're employing a stone grinding bit on our rotary tool. Check out our Facebook page for more tips on this exact step of the build. Then, hot glue into place. I felt like trying something new here, so I pulled out a tub of air-dry foam clay to fill some of the offending interfaces, as well as to smooth the transitions around the tusks and the forehead brow features. We're going to leave that to dry and mix up some 3-part sealant, just Mod Podge, Quick Seal, and water. Give yourself the benefit of at least 2 coats, inside and out, before moving on. I applied a single layer of Plastidip here to help highlight problem areas for filling. This mask presents a unique challenge with all of its harsh angles. Be sure to add enough Quick Seal to fill the gaps without rounding over these edges. A pot of water on hand helps with smoothing out little mistakes. Follow that up with 3 layers of Plastidip and a base coat of Krylon Gloss Gray. I also dusted the back edge of the mask with a matte black for some added depth. The horns and eyes were finished in acrylics with touch-ups where needed. And then, at long last, the tips of the horns were dusted with the base gray color to create a nice frosted effect at the top, completing the build once and for all. This thing looks amazing. It better, given how long I worked on it. Did you like those lighting effects? Well, those are just an LED light with some polyfill. Polyfill is the kind of thing you find in stuffed animals, teddy bears, and it diffuses light really well and it has sort of a wispy, smoky texture. It's an old tabletop wargamers trick, and it's something that we can add to our cosplay. At the end of the day, this build was absolute hell. This build was a lot to put together, but the end result is beautiful. I love the way this looks, and it's gonna look great on my client's wall, no doubt. The question is, do you feel up to the challenge? Let me know in the comments, and feel free to send me any images of you putting together this build. I wanna see them. If you liked this video, please feel free to like it. If these templates or this video helps you at all, please subscribe to the channel. We're just about to hit 100 subscribers, and that's just the coolest thing. I'm probably gonna be doing a giveaway soon, so please, subscribe, comment down below. I wanna give a huge shout out to our very first patron over on Patreon. Austin of AJ Plays Piano, thank you so much. For just $3 a month, you too can get your name at the end of these videos. Feel free to check out our Patreon. There's lots of different ways to support the channel and different tiers at which you can do it. For now, I've been Jaden for Foamarmory. Thank you so much for watching.